Welcome to Valhalla. The metaverse built by Floki has become a global phenomenon, and as the meme coins beginning to look for more and more utility basis. My name is Classic Crypto, and Valhalla, being the premier game by the Floki team, has really shocked a lot of people. We're going to be going over the lore, the leaks, everything you're probably going to want to know about Valhalla and more in this sponsored video. So as always, thank you to the Floki team, and if you enjoy the video, like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Now, Valhalla coined itself as a game that's a turn-based strategy game. Turn-based strategy games are really all the craze as of late, with Pokemon's IP becoming one of the largest in the world. With that being said, their metaverse features the open world-esque feel that you'd expect in a world, as you may or may not have seen already, named Valhalla. Valhalla being a heaven of the Nordic gods from war. Now, the easiest way to explain it would be to show you the video of the fight that got you there in the first place. Now, once you onboard onto Valhalla, you'll be on a pretty remote beach. You won't see much other than a couple of Nordic ships where you can go ahead, walk around, see a couple bushes, and there's more because you actually hop into the combat the second that you land on the island. As the Veras, which are the creatures that you're going to be catching and combating out there, are going after you. There's a couple that are already in the game, such as the DYOR and the Mad Hatter, which for some reason kept trying to fight us over at the Classie's Cryptosphere. Now, of course, we lost literally every fight, and we had a terrible time trying to fight these things, but it seems like, hey, listen, 30 minutes in, we finally had a win. And so with that being said, it's not an easy game by any stretch of the imagination. You need to be ready for what to expect in this game. Now, the cool thing about Valhalla is that everything runs on the blockchain. All battles being processed on the blockchain means that you can go ahead and actually own these things pretty much permanently. I mean, it's going to be on your wallet forever. Now, this is right now on the layer 2 test and optimism Kovan, so you're going to have to follow a separate tutorial if you want to actually access the game right now. But remember, it's just a very early access build, so you shouldn't expect the biggest thing in the world in terms of progress right here for Floki. Instead, this is just their homage of, hey, this is what we're delivering, and here are some of the leaks that we're going out and presenting. And for me, that's always a great thing to see. As you can see, there's a bunch of different leaks of a bunch of different creatures that are in development right now, which is always a good thing to see for a game in a metaverse. Now, something the Floki team made sure to tell me over and over was, Classy, tell them about the music. Now, they've actually got really immersive music, which they really haven't copped out on that one. Amazing visuals that will allow you to feel part of the magical world of Valhalla. Together with your unique Vera, you'll be able to beat any opponent that comes your way, or, I mean, it's every opponent except the opponents that consist of Classy and Crypto. Now, something I really like about this game is that the AI is set in a way where, I mean, it's pretty predictable. You hop on the game and you've only got so many tiles you can hit with certain abilities. For example, with the Mad Hatter, when I kept facing it, I noticed that it could shoot straight and it could shoot diagonally, but it can actually shoot in different angles. So what I do with the DYOR, which is the close combat guy, he could throw a huge sun spear and do a bunch of claws as a bear. Well, my unique advantage with that was I'd wait until he would go ahead and do his diagonal attack, and then I'd move to the side, and when he moved to try to hit me again, I'd get a nice hit on him. I did that over and over until he got low enough health to be able to be captured. In that sense, I went ahead, used the amulet, and by the way, the amulet is essentially the Pokeball that you'd be using in most other titles to be able to have a chance at capturing this Verna. But we actually didn't have a very good, experience the first time in terms of capturing this. We got it the second time. We actually ended up catching it. It felt so good to catch this thing. Oh my god. But in general, this game is a tactically played game. This isn't a game that you can hop on there and just magically begin winning. You're going to randomly get into these NFTs, and these are NFTs that you will have a hard time catching. So make sure that when you hop on there, you understand how each of these creatures work. Now, in terms of player versus player combat, Valhalla's also got you covered. With your Vera, you can actually go ahead and go against someone else with their own team. Now, do be warned though, players do tend to be better than AIs, and to me at at least, it fuels the competitive spirit in Valhalla. To combat to the death is always something that you're going to enjoy, so I expect PvP to probably be the most integral part of the Valhalla ecosystem. Now that we've got the gameplay for Valhalla set out, we're going to be talking about the in-game economy. So users are able to create their own actual NFTs the second that they're hitting the game in Ethereum to walk around and interact with the world of Valhalla. To make a playable character, the user must hold a certain amount of Floki in their wallet. Players can use the Floki Genesis NFT collection to go ahead and power up their player character. Ultimately, players may be able to reach Floki Mandu upon collecting the entire Floki Genesis NFT collection. The economy of Valhalla runs on the Floki token. To acquire new items, players must get them at the shop or buy them from other players. The Floki spent on items are sent to the Valhalla treasury. Items stored in a player's travel bag can be used while on the move or in battle. So what you should be expecting from this campaign is a lot bigger than what you probably anticipated. This campaign with Binance Pay is going to be featured on millions upon millions of users via push notifications, as well as for an entire month being on their homepage. Now, over the past few months, they've been rigorously working on their shop Floki store. It's their merch page, and in this store, its launch is going to be massive. You can have your favorite gear on credit card, debit card, cryptocurrency, Apple Pay, GPay, MetaPay, Shop Pay, and pretty much every pay that you can think of. Floki is extremely excited to announce that they've partnered with the Luna platform that will bring the power of Binance Pay to their community. This means that Shop Floki's store is going to accept the Binance Pay as an option. This is really big news, to say the least. Them allowing eligible customers to use various cryptocurrencies at checkout is going to be a big deal for Floki. On Thursday, the Shop Floki site is going to be revealed to the world, and this is really big. In terms of the e-commerce fashion industry, it's expected to have continuous growth, and with the IP of Floki continuously growing and Shopify and different things, it's just overall going to be a good thing for Floki. Now, the metaverse will likely have a significant impact on the e-commerce fashion industry in 2023, as it offers new opportunities for retailers to connect with customers and sell products in a virtual setting. People thinking that it's really exciting as crypto continues to grow into the metaverse that Valhalla is building. Today, we also received the breaking news that Binance Pay is going to be Floki's primary cryptocurrency payment services company. This is a big collaboration with Binance Pay, and in essence is going to elevate the platform to another level. Now, in collaboration with Kimball Moss Million Gardens movement, you can actually go ahead and cultivate your own gardening system in the world of Valhalla. Don't forget that charity is also an aspect of cryptocurrency, so as always, it is a feature in the Valhalla game. Now, don't expect the Floki Island to be the only place where you can combat for your Vera dominance. You can actually go on to and raid other islands, as I would hope at least Vikings would do in the world of Valhalla. And so doing that, you actually need a food, which gardening is going to be a part of an aspect in there. You could buy it through the shop. You could buy better amulets. There's a ton of different things you could do there, but don't forget that a big part of being a Nordic Viking is going out there and actually raiding other islands. In terms of Vera's, your home, the Floki Island, which by the way has an university on it by Elon Musk, is overrun by Vera. Vera, short for Veratil, or to be obtainable in Old Norse, are the upgradable creatures, NFTs, that can be found in the world of Valhalla. Vera can be captured or purchased from other players and can be used in the game's turn-based battling system. Now, this is really cool because players are privy to, 10 unique starters, and you can continue capturing them, and pretty much everything you do in this game will be using the Floki token, and that therein is bullish in a case for video game in-game economy usage. I always feel like the less friction there is, the better a game is going to end up being. And I feel like as a title in the what was once just like Floki and the meme coins and all these different things kind of evolving to a point where these guys are all making games and a bunch of these different blockchains, I'm so excited to see what actually ends up coming out from Floki. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section in regards to Floki. As always, my name is Classy Crypto. If you enjoyed this quick review on Valhalla, like and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more of them, and as always, stay safe, stay classy, and that's all.